How are you guys? So it's been a while. Um, I just got home from work, so I'm here to share to you the process that I did when I took my IELTS life skills A1 speaking and listening. So uh, I would be happy to share to you all the process, and later on, I will give you some heads up as well, and example on how the process is. So yeah, so the first thing that you need to do is to uh, go to the British Connection IELTS for your exam, and which branch or accredited by the home office. So for me, before last year I took my life skills A1 speaking and listening in Hong Kong. So I booked my exam 1 week. Yeah, so maybe the time frame is 1 week, and the amount that I paid is 1,500 plus something HKD. So in there they need all the information, and you need to fill in all the information as well, because as much as I know, guys, because I heard this from one of my friend who will took his exam, then he forgottenly or mistakenly, I mean, put the year of his birthday. So the day comes of his exam is ruined. So then they told him that he need to reschedule the exam and need to repay the exam as well. So it ruins everything. So it crops everything then. So because when you fill in all the information that needed, so you need to double check as well that they will send you an email. They need to verify your um, information that was taken in there, because you do have just like the candidate ID number that you need to bring on the day of your exam. Okay, so when I went to Hong Kong, I took my exam there. The first thing that they told me is, yeah, they just get my passport, and you need to say your just like a candidate ID. Then you need to speak to them. They need to take you a photo on that day as well for your certificate soon. And yeah, that's it. After that information that they need to do, you need to go again for another room for the exam. So it usually takes 35 minutes, something like that, to the process. But then to tell you, to be honest, guys, it's really basic. The exam, they just wanted to know how will you communicate and how your listening skills is. So you should have the active listening, and you need to really listen to their questions, because this A1 life skills exam is just like one interviewee, and both of you, it's a partner. So you have partners, so you need to ask questions of each other. Then the interviewer, they need to ask you most likely 3 to 4 questions like that. It's just like a basic questions about your name, and what's your favorite fruit, how's your friend, something like that. So It's really basic. So yeah, I'll just give you some heads up. I'll give you some sample of the interview for the A1 life skills. Okay, so hold on 1 second. Okay, guys, listen to this audio. It's an interviewer and the two females is from, I think, Thailand. So just listen on it, okay?
My name is Sally, and this is my colleague Jill.
Hello.
In the first part of the test, you are going to answer some questions. What's your name?
My name is Jessica.
Can you spell it for me?
Jeissica.
Thank you. What's your name?
My name is Lily.
Can you spell it for me?
R-E-R-E.
Thank you. Where do you come from?
I come from China.
Jessica, where do you come from?
We are the same.
Thank you. Jessica, have you got a job?
Yeah.
Tell me about your English classes.
My English is my English was poor, so I studied language in UK, and I have 3 teachers and teach me. And
Where do you learn English?
APU.
How many lessons do you have every week?
Every week, about 20 hours.
Thank you. Lily, tell me about your friends.
Sorry.
Tell me about your friends.
In Cambridge.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I have one friend in Cambridge.
Mm-hmm. Where does your friend live?
I don't know he lives in my home. It's very fast.
Mm-hmm. What do you like doing with your friends?
Play games. He like play games.
Thank you. Where do you live at the moment?
17 Strawberry Girl.
Mm-hmm. Do you live in a house or a flat?
In a house.
See, guys, it's really basic. They just ask just like a basic questions with regards to your friends, everything about your name. You just have to just tell your name and just yeah. If they're just asking me, oh, tell me what's your name. Yeah, my name is JR. So how do you spell your name? So I just told them, yeah, that will be JR, JAY dash capital letter R. That's it. So as you hear the audio, this two females is they quite struggling, but then they made it. So the thing is, as long as you, it doesn't matter about the accents or what, but the thing is, as long as you understand and you can really do just like the active listening, guys, you will make it actually. So let's continue to listen, please.
Thank you. Now I'd like you to ask each other some questions. Jessica, I'd like you to ask Lily.
Yeah, that is the second part of the speaking. So you need to ask questions to each other. I think it's just like 3 to 5 questions each part. So let's hear it again, guys.
About watching television. And Lily, I'd like you to ask Jessica about shopping. Now, think about the questions you want to ask. You have 1.5 minutes to prepare. You can write down your questions if you want to. If you don't understand, please ask me.
Okay. 2 questions or 3 questions?
Some questions.
Okay.
So the interviewer is very supportive as well. They will give you a pen and paper if you don't understand, or if you want some anything that you need to clarify, or they just give you time to write all your questions so that you can ask to your partner. So yeah, that's it. So let's hear it again, guys.
Jessica, are you ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Please ask Lily your questions.
Okay. Which program do you like? Program.
Television program?
Yeah.
Television program. The film.
You like film?
Yeah.
Do you have television in your home?
No.
So guys, assuming that they already asked question to each other, so you need to answer as well. It's just a vice versa, throwing questions from one another to each other, something like that. So as you can hear to the audio, that is the first of the second part of the speaking. So later you'll hear as well the listening skills. So I might maybe I might forward this audio for you. Hold on. Okay.
Your popular film and how long
The thing.
are you with friend?
Yeah.
Questions. Listen to these people talking. Where are they? In a shop?
Guys, this is the second part of the A1 life skills exam. So they have already in the process of listening. So the interviewer just they will show them a picture, just like for example a library, an office of a school. So all you have to do is to have your active listening, guys, to hear the audio that they wanted to hear to you. So let's listen.
In an office or in a library? Listen to the information.
Okay.
Entry 1. Task 2. Listening 1.
The storybooks are on the first floor and the dictionaries are on the second floor. That's where the books on learning English are too. You can borrow 2 books and you can keep them for 3 weeks. When you find the books you want, take them to the desk over there. Give the lady your student card and she'll check them out for you.
Listening 2. Mr. Khan isn't in today, but he'll be here on Tuesday. He'll be able to see you then, but you must make an appointment. I'm sure he'll be able to help you then. Let me get my book, and I'll see what time he's free. Ah, yes. He can see you at 10:30. Is that okay for you? Or would another time be better?
Jessica,
Yeah.
what is the first recording about? A shop, an office, or a library?
That's it, guys. So as you heard from the recording, they will give you a few times of recording, so the interviewers will she just have to repeat all the questions so that you really have an idea what is your answer is. So as the first recording, as you have heard, you have already an idea that the first recording is in the library, yeah, because as you can hear the books, and you can only borrow 2 books at a time, and you can return it 2 weeks. I'm not sure if 2 weeks or 3 weeks. And the second recording, as you can, if you have heard, it's just like making some appointment to Mr. blah blah blah, and I think it's an office, isn't it? So it's very basic then. So you just have to make your active listening, guys. This is really basic.
I think the library.
Thank you. Lily, what is the second recording about? A shop, an office, or a library?
I think a shop, office.
Thank you. Now listen again and answer these questions. Lily, where are the dictionaries and how many books can you borrow? And just a minute. And Jessica, what day is Mr. Khan free and what time can you see him? Now listen again.
Sorry, but
See, guys, they are very supportive. So you heard it once, so they will ask you questions again, and on the second part they need to play the recording again for the second questions, just like the one the interviewer did, how many books the borrower can get, something like that. So let's continue.
Okay, all right. Well, listen again and answer these questions. What day is Mr. Khan free and what time can you see him? Okay?
Entry 1. Task 2. Listening 1.
The storybooks are on the first floor and the dictionaries are on the second floor. That's where the books on learning English are too. You can borrow 2 books and you can keep them for 3 weeks. When you find the books you want, take them to the desk over there. Give the lady your student card and she'll check them out for you.
Listening 2. Mr. Khan isn't in today, but he'll be here on Tuesday. He'll be able to see you then, but you must make an appointment. I'm sure he'll be able to help you then. Let me get my book, and I'll see what time he's free. Ah, yes. He can see you at 10:30. Is that okay for you? Or would another time be better?
So, Lily, where are the dictionaries?
True flower.
Thank you. And how many books can you borrow?
2 book.
Thank you. Jessica, what day is Mr. Khan free?
Tuesday.
And what time can you see him?
2:30.
Thank you.
See guys, it's so very basic. This is very nice actually. So this is A1. Actually much better. They told me much better if I took the B1 because the A1 the expiration is 2 years I think so. But I just realized that I should take I should take the B1 life skills because it benefits, it saves you a lot of time, effort and money as well because the B1 you can use it until the definite leave to remain, until you become a British citizen here in the UK. So let's continue to listen.
Now let's talk together about studying in your college library or study centre. Tell each other about what students can do in the library.
Okay.
The library in your college.
So as you have heard guys, they went back to speaking. Oh well, it's just a basic questions then. So they just asked about what they can do in the library. So something like that. It's just like situational story. So let's see.
I go to the library after I finished the class. And you?
Maybe sometimes afternoon go to library.
Do you know how to borrow the book?
I think need your student card and your book, borrowed book.
And have you been borrowed the book?
Maybe sometime book a week, sometime about 1 month.
Is the library a good place to study?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think.
Do you like to study on your own or in a class with a teacher?
With my friend.
Andy?
She always with me go to the library.
Can computers help you to learn things?
I didn't use the computer because I don't know how to use it.
I didn't my school computer use, but my student number is broken.
Thank you. That is the end of the test.
Yeah, that's the end of the test guys. So as you have heard, the situation is just like you're talking to your friends. You're talking to your friends that you're just asking if there's something happen to your friend. Oh, what's going on? How does it happen? So what time does it happen? Something like that. So it's just a natural and basic communication, guys. So as I told you, you must have the active listening so that you can listen to the questions, and it doesn't matter about the accent that you have, any nationalities that you have, as long as you understand all the questions and you will really you can really answer those questions. So as I told you guys, the purpose of A1 life skills exam is, yes, of course, one is the requirement in the UK immigration of UKVI, and the second one is they just wanted to prove that your English speaking and listening skills is or you can do it. So as you have heard the audio, the two girls, they made it. So see how it's basic it is actually. So after that, they need to sign some form like that, and you need to put your address, or if you wanted to make your certificate to be sent to your if you're near, or maybe you can just have to pick it up, or else they will just have to deliver it, because in mine, I have it here. I will show you guys. Okay, so IELTS life skills test report form. So this is as you can see, I'll just have to read it. Dear candidate, enclosed is your IELTS life skills report form. You will receive only one copy of this report form. It's important that you keep safe in replacement test forms. So when I receive my certificate, guys, oh my god, it's very fulfilling. And the form is just like this. So they do have only, there's no grading at all. Actually, they just put it here. The result is a pass or fail. So see, this photo, this is the one that I told you that they will take you a photo in one room. It's just like and you need to say something in the recording that I am JR blah 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 blah, and I'm taking A1 life skills exam here in Hong Kong, or like something like that, in British Council, something like that. So that's it, guys. It's amazing. So you just have to listen, and yeah, that's it. It's very simple there. So maybe a few after 2 years, or maybe a year and a half, I need to take again for my B1 for my further live to remain here in UK. So guys, all right, thank you so much for listening and viewing this video. I hope you learn a lot, or some information that I help you. So if you have more questions and clarifications, please, no worries, you just have to comment, and I would lovely or really happy to help you the things that I know about this exams, and wish you luck to those nationalities that would like to take this A1 life skills. We'll pray you can do that. All right, thank you so much.